Hello, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I'm your host, Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Mr. Bhila Patil was born in a small village named Sherry at Maharashtra, belonging to a below poverty line family background with no education. Based on available education facility around the local area, he passed mechanical drawing ship in 1987 and started working in plastic private sector at the age of 19. With more than 35 years of contribution in private plastic industrial sector by participating in design and development of indigenous plastic injection models and extruder dies for various product range from irrigation, SWR, household, auto lamps part, and during this period he traveled many different countries for many times for tooling technology study, exhibition, projects and works education. Hello sir, how are you?
I'm good, madam.
So, before entering into the questions, I'm really keen to know that what inspired you to pursue this particular field as your profession?
Actually, madam, from school days only, I am more interested, or my subject, favorite subject is geometry, and
Mhm.
I choose the education also from the same field of. So I'm choose mechanical drawing area. I means education, and then I passed institute, Indian Institute, means training institute, 1987, and I was passed there 1987. Then again, I choose to similar field of working by luck. I got the trainee mechanical engineering engineer in the or in irrigation field and the farm equipment agriculture field. So then again, so similar type of the job I got by so that I that time the plastic field was not popular, but I was choose this field as per my from education to the area of the my working also same one.
Right, sir. So, moving ahead, we know for a fact that starting anything has never been easy for any one of us. So, what all were the challenges that you had to go through during this profession?
Yes, as the APC, I started my working in 1987, and that time the engineering uh, industry was not so much popular, and I got my first job in plastic industry only, building mechanical drawing preparation, lack of knowledge of same industry, but I due to lack of knowledge of same industry, I started the tough situation at beginning days itself, then challenges also. I spent my similar type field, irrigation field, around 16 years, and as a hobby, a working hobby, and I continued learning. But in between, after that also I after 16 year field completed in India, I start to working in other countries also, and same without with different culture. So also beginning, I am continuously the in the challenges field. After also after my completion work at abroad, I just come back in India, and again I start to work in the opposition field. If you see my beginning days, I was in irrigation field, so making the indigenous product and the indigenous farm equipment, and then that is for the farmers. So every day there was a big challenges for me and my career itself. And after coming back after 18 years of my work experience, I changed my job totally opposite to my original field. Means before I was in irrigation equipment field, then I choose to work in India, maybe other location that is that we call industry, auto industries. If you see in that time 2000, nearby 2000, auto industry was very well blooming, and I choose to work with the auto industry, auto lamb. So, and my professional career, every time I got the big challenges, but even today I'm in 35 years working experience, and almost every type of challenges I face till date. So yes, of course, my total of 35 years full of the challenges, and I enjoying my challenges also time to time. What job I got, I what responsibility I got, accordingly I had to prove that, and I gone through a lot of challenges till date.
And I hope that these challenges have made you much more stronger for all your future endeavors as well.
Of
So,
course, of course.
yes. So, moving ahead, tell us something about the product and services of your current organization.
See, my current company is a Lumax Industry Limited, DK Jain Group. Group. This is India's number one company in auto lamp manufacturing for the two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, bus, trucks, and tractors. Almost all segment of lamp industries. So my company is now around 9,000 strong workforce. The turnover is 3,500 crore, and the total work manufacturing location around 33, around 8 state across the India.
So, what exactly are your future plans, sir?
Actually, madam, if you see, I am working in the tooling industry, in a plastic tooling industry. If you
Okay.
see, the plastic tooling industry is the heart of the manufacturing plastic industry. And if you see, my for more focus on to work the indigenous product, basically indigenous means new technology training, and then also I want to train my subordinate across the company. Then student for new student generation for means new student when they come industries, I want to learn them new generation of cutting technology, and accordingly they may grow more and more in future also. My favorite subject, if you see my beginning days, I worked in irrigation system only, irrigation product. So I am from day first. I am working for the water management. So the water management is very much important. So my future plan maybe the environment protection. The farmers must be their own earning very good earning, and they may to start their own lot of businesses in agriculture field only. Also, my plan, if you see my back maybe around 20 years experience in the irrigation, so I want to work for the water literacy. And major thing, if you see my around three and a half decade, I am working in the plastic industry. So I love to means do more and more. The environment must be plastic free, and especially our rivers must be the plastic free rivers. No reach the no reaching plastic to rivers. My major future plan.
Right, sir. So, you must be knowing about the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign prevailing in India right now. So, what are your views on this campaign?
Atmanirbhar, if you say, this is totally our self-reliant product in India. Aim the mission of the self-reliance and self-sufficiency across the level of all technology development, manufacturing to fulfill the complete India-made product. No need the support from outside, from design scratch to design to total development. So if you see, today's total world economy is 100 trillion, whereas global GDP up to 20 last year. And if you see the USA around 25.3, China around 19.3. If you see Japan also 4.9, Germany also 4.3, but whereas India around 3.3 trillion economy. So we have very big scope. And if you see Atmanirbhar, by Atmanirbhar, if you see today, we are most of the product services in auto industry also. A lot of critical now. If you see new generation cars are going to develop in across India also. But today we are most of the people, we are India peoples are depend on the other countries. If you see here, see China is see 19.3, whereas we are only 3.3 something. So, and today we are, if you see across the or all import, major import from China, you see auto parts, some electronics things. So we have very big scope of the development as we as Indian. If you see geographical condition, maybe and population condition, we are almost near to China. But whereas the development, if you see, we are very far away from our Atmanirbhar. If you see, gone through Atmanirbhar, then step by step we are working to our self-reliant, self-developed product, so that we can fulfill sufficient to our India requirement as well. We can go for the uh, export also. So by through Atmanirbhar, we need to develop a lot of technology locally from our. We have very brain power also. We have muscle power also. So we have no any issue in India also if we develop our own product. So by Atmanirbhar we can Shabda. If you see the world itself very big, then we have to must we go through Atmanirbhar in India also.
Okay, so sir, first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the award, and who all have been your constant supporters in this journey?
Of course, if you see, I'm working from, if you say, I start my working very 19 years of my age, and now I around from last 35 years I'm working the similar field, tooling development. And if you see in an industrial area, maybe nobody is maybe we are not on in public field, so we do not have like such type of award. Okay, in industry there are some award also there, but this is a big award, and of course we are so much happy after get this award to me. And yes, of course, the for getting this award we have a lot of gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of support from not only from family, from society, as well as industrial when we work with them. This if you see this contribution of total complete peoples who supported me till date, and we are very much happy after get this award, Indian Achiever Forum Award, Man of Excellence Award to me. And thank you very much for Indian Achiever Forum to give me such award, maybe recognition after my 3.5 years of industrial working across India as well as the outside of India also. Thank you very much, man.
So now, since we know a lot about your professional role, tell us something about your social contributions as well.
Yes, if you see, when we work in industry, so there is a lot of limitation to work for society, because time, lot of challenges day to day. We must be gone through. Must begin and we need to work a ship work also. So and when I was working, because very difficult to me for the my social contribution to peoples. But if you see beginning, I start my career in 1987. From those days, I was mostly involved in the field of irrigation, means water management. From that days, and I was work on a design department for develop the product, so indigenous product. While we work for the industry, means in the company premises, same time we also work for society also, because without society or without contribution, our contribution to society, we cannot grow uh, by the maybe positive manners. So if you see uh, beginning in if you see 90, there was no any India technology, not so much big plastic in field, even the irrigation field also. So that time I started to work, contact to farmers, then study the farmers, and even after that, even today also I contributing to people who are required some support uh, for the you say especially water literacy. I also gone through a lot of issues of my state. What are today's issues? So accordingly, I go to maybe farming area also. Even today also, in Sunday, I spend most of time for these social activities to educate the people, to educate the what is you see today. Everybody want water, clean water for drinking, whereas if you see the river condition, whereas see the condition of the environment condition, trees condition, suddenly there will be some climate change and this and that. So I started to work from beginning. I was working for the water management also. from last few years also contributing my to society to work for water literacy and to educate the peoples how we clean the rivers, especially from plastic or other non-hazardous parts. So yes, of course, my prime responsibility to work for society. Then second, to work for myself.
So, before concluding this session, you know that IF is followed not only by mainstream organizations, but also those young minds who aspire to be like our achievers someday. So, what is that one message you'd like to give them?
Yes, a very interesting this question actually. This I suggest to new generation actually the dedicate toward your words, self discipline first, and you must be passionate about your works. Without it, this you cannot grow, and need to focus your work. You love your job and work your love with your workplace, so that you must be. This is maybe guru mantra for the new generation people. If you do dedication everything toward your work, you must be success in your life with the positive manners, without any disturbance you in our lifetime.
And that, I must say, is a great piece of advice. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, and thank you for to give me this opportunity to talk about me and this, for new challenges. Thank you very much.